So, you guys, I just returned from a trip to California, and you know that I visited quite a few plant nurseries while I was there. But two of those plant nurseries were gracious enough to allow me to feature their plant shops on my channel, and that is what I'm going to do today. I really hope you enjoy this video. So the first shop is called Black Girls Greenhouse. And if I lived in the Oakland, California area, I would be visiting this shop at least 2 to 3 times a week. First of all, the artwork on the outside of this plant shop was absolutely beautiful, as you can see here. Then, when you enter the plant shop, the atmosphere, the ambience is so inviting and relaxing because of the lighting, the music that's playing, and just the overall way that they have decorated the shop. They also serve a black owned coffee brand so you can enjoy your favorite drink while you are visiting. They also have a outside patio area so that you can sit down and actually enjoy your drink and just look at the beautiful plants that they offer. But I'm going to stop here and let you hear from the owner herself. So this is Mara, and from Black Girl
Greenhouse. Black Girls Greenhouse in West Oakland.
All right, and tell them the times that you're open.
We're open Friday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh, wonderful. And how long have you been here?
3 years.
Wonderful.
3 years. We opened during the pandemic, and we've been here for our community.
So if you guys are in California, please come and visit. It's been a beautiful, beautiful experience.
Thank you. And we also have Black-owned coffee that's available. We sell home goods that are made by folks that are local too. It's important that our community is able to show up and offer what they create and do and have a safe space for each other. So
wonderful. Now give your full address for it.
1700 Center Street. That's in West Oakland.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now let's look around this beautiful shop. So another plant shop that I visited was called Goods and Garden. It was a beautiful shop. They had a lot of beautiful plants. The owner did not want to be on camera, but you will hear him in the background explaining and describing some of the beautiful plants that they do offer. So I'm in Alameda, California at Goods and Garden, this wonderful plant shop. Can you give me the address, please?
Yes, we're at 3211 Encinal Avenue in Alameda.
And what are your hours of operation?
So Friday to Saturday, we're open 11:30 to 6:30. Sunday through Wednesday, we're open 12 to 5, and Thursdays 11:30 to 3:30.
And how long have you been here?
It's going to be 2 years next month.
So let's take a look around this beautiful shop. So guys, I literally just got home. I have been home about 10 minutes. Today is, what is today? State. Let me look at my calendar here. Today is June 17th. Yes, today is June 17th, and I went on a trip with my daughter last week. We left on the 13th. And so I literally just got home, like I said, about 10 minutes ago, and I am definitely, have jet lag and all of that, but I wanted to do this part with you in real time. Now I will complete the rest of this video tomorrow, because after I film this little portion, I'm going to relax for the rest of the evening. But what I wanted to show you is I've purchased 4 plants, and I want to see how they fared with me. How well did I do packaging them and transporting them home? And so there's one I'm really concerned with, so I think I'm going to start with that one. It was really big. It was a beautiful plant. And when I saw it, I was like, you really shouldn't get that, because I don't think you're going to be able to transport it on the plane. It's gonna, it's gonna be difficult. But I found a Staples in the area that I was in, and I kind of did a makeshift type of packaging to protect this plant. So let's see how well I did. So I carried it in. This is my daughter's bag. She went to a P1 Harmony concert. She went to one in Oakland, and then the next day one in LA. And this was one of the things that she purchased, and so I used it to do my best to protect this plant. And I used it as, how you can have a carry-on and you can have a purse. Well, this was my purse, and then I have the other plants in my carry-on. So, and I anticipated this happening, and so I actually, on our way there, I checked in a bag that really had nothing in it, because I figured I may have to use that bag on my way back, and I did, to put all of my personal stuff in it and to use my carry-on just for the plants. And that's exactly what happened. So you guys, this is what I came up with. You know what this is, you know, one of those mailers, and it has the bubble wrap in the inside because this plant is very tall. So let's see how it fared. I want us to see this together. Okay. I'm gonna have to, there we go. So I'm trying to figure out what's the easiest way. I'm really concerned that I damaged this plant. So let's see. So I'm gonna try to slide this out. I see there's a little tear there, I think. That, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna, this poor plant. Okay, I don't see anything extremely damaged. In case you haven't just figured out what this is an Alocasia odora variegated. So I took it out of its pot because I really couldn't get it, you know, packaging right with the pot. So I'm gonna have to try to makeshift a pot for it right now. And we're gonna see how well this plant does. I think it's very, very unhappy with me, the way it's been treated. So I'm just, okay. So I'm going to, let's see if you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm right here. Can you see that? Oh, maybe I'll put it over here. Okay. All right, I think that's better. I did not want to irritate the roots at all. I felt like this plant was gonna go in enough shock by being transported. So I'm gonna put this soil back on it. Okay, hold on. The other plants are smaller and they weren't that hard to transport. But when I saw this, you guys, I was like, this is one of my wish list plants. And it's looking at me and I was like, and they didn't have a smaller version of it. And this plant was $35, you guys, which to me was a steal because I wouldn't be able to get this plant this size from my local nursery. As a matter of fact, I think I've seen it. I'm gonna go back and look and see if that was the same one, but it was, I think, well over $100 for this size and this variegation. What is this? Is this a root? Do you see that? You guys see that? Let me see. I really don't wanna. Yeah, I think that's just a root. Should I get a bigger pot? I don't think so. Do I need a bigger pot, you guys? I think it's fine. Let's see if I can. Let's see. This leaf is yellowing a little bit, and I don't recall it looking like that when I first got it. So that might be a casualty. And I'm gonna just stick it in here for now. And let's take a look at it, you guys. Okay. So, it doesn't look very happy, but I have the humidifier on, and this leaf right here looks like it's yellowing, and I promise you, when I purchased it, it didn't look like that. So that may be a casualty, but all of these stems, no stems are broken. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like that. I think it's supposed to be like that. Can you see that? There's a little piece sticking right there. Can you see that right there? Because I don't see where, I think that's just how the plant is, because I don't see where it was torn. And I see this one has one too. Yeah, that's just how the plant is. So you guys, I think I did pretty good to bring on a big plant like this. And then of course I'm going to give it a good water. And I'm going to see how it looks in the morning. So let's see if I can back up so you can get a better look at this one. But, and what did I do with the name tag? Yeah, this Alocasia Adora is absolutely beautiful. Look at those leaves. Look at the variegation. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. And let's see if you can see this one. Again, look at that. Beautiful. And I think they will open back up. I think I did good, you guys, getting this here. So that's the first plant. And like I said, it's definitely going to live in my plant room. Now, the other plants weren't that hard to transport. So this is my carry-on, right? This is my carry-on. And when I went, I had this as my carry-on, and I had this bag kind of like my purse, because you know you can have a carry-on and then one other bag. So this is okay there. This is what I had when I went, and then like I said, I had an empty bag, so in case I purchased plants. And so all of my clothes, my shoes, and everything is in the big bag, and there's nothing else in this. I actually just, use this to carry the plants. And I think they are going to be okay, but let's open them together as well. Okay. So like I said, these are smaller. And so what I did was I had them in the nursery bag. And then that's it. There's nothing else in there. And there's actually 3 plants in here, you guys. So, and I had them in Ziploc bags. I had 2 in here, as you can, 2 in here. And then 1 in here. So let's start with this one. I think it's fine. I was more so worried about that big one than this one. Okay. It looks like it's okay. You guys, Ahoya Kelsey. And she was, she was a hanging plant, but obviously I was, trying to bring this home. And I don't think I'm gonna hang her because I don't think I have any other room. I think I'm going to have her sitting on something, but isn't she beautiful? And she seems like she's quite happy. I don't think she was traumatized at all. Beautiful plant. Beautiful plant. So this plant was $24. In all, I spent less than $100. I think that was good. I think that was really good. And I got 4 plants. The next plant, I've never even heard of this plant, but it was a nice plant. As you can see, this is a Monstera Mamia, and this was only $15. And what I researched, Monstera, $15.50 actually. A Monstera Mamia is like a miniature Monstera, and so it won't get as big as my one that's up there. And she fared very well. You guys, I did really good, because the last time I tried to transport plants, it didn't go so well. But I think I did a good job. So yeah, and then the last final plant is a Hoya ovata. And she's fine. Look at these big leaves. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, you guys, I got a Hoya ovata, a Monstera Mamia, M-I-N-I-M-A, Mamina, however you pronounce that. I got a Hoya Keltsy, and my favorite of all of them is this Alocasia here. So yeah, and I do have some footage for you guys that I will be putting together tomorrow. I found 2 what I would call like little small nurseries that allowed me to to film them and talk about their shops, and so I will definitely put that footage in as well. But I just wanted to open this up with you guys, and I think that these plants are going to be okay. I was really concerned that I was going to end up snapping one of the stems or ripping one of these leaves. And so yeah, but hold on, sorry, I'm getting a call. But I was really concerned about damaging this plant. I even thought about cutting the biggest leaf just to bring it home, and I was like, no, I can't do it. So yeah, you guys, so like I said, I'm gonna go relax, and I will finish up this video sometime tomorrow, and it probably will be out sometime tomorrow evening. So I'll see you in the next clip. So you guys, it is the next day, and I wanted to show you how the plants are doing, as well as where I decided to place them. So the Hoya ovata is right there. It's in my office, in my new cabinet. The grow lights are off for today, so hopefully you can see. And then right below is the Monstera Mamia, right there. They seem to be doing quite well. And then the Hoya Keltsy has her own little throne on my fireplace, also here in my office, and she's doing well. So these plants, haven't missed a beat, and so I'm crossing my fingers, but I think that they have acclimated to my home, and the trip did not harm them in any way. So you guys, the last plant and my most favorite is the Alocasia Adora variegated, and she is in my plant room, and she seems to be doing well. She did have a small leaf right there that didn't make it, but everything else looks good, and I see no signs of, any distress. And so I think that she's going to be okay as well. She's by far my favorite, and I'm glad that I took the chance to bring her on the plane. And so, yeah, she's doing great. So, you guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and like I always say, be blessed.